How Europe can create its own deterrent with small nukes. As the US pulls back from Europe's defense, British firms can follow France's lead by building atomic stealth weapons. Follow this page, Eco Channel TV, for more updates on international news. Russia knows that the vast majority of the warheads at its enemies' disposal are controlled by Donald Trump. As the US distances itself from Europe's defense question, British firms must follow France's lead by producing atomic stealth weapons. It was Jens Stoltenberg, the former Secretary General of NATO, who promoted the idea that the alliance should be more transparent about its nuclear weapons. But Russia knows that the vast majority of the warheads at its enemies' disposal are controlled by the United States and Donald Trump. And Vladimir Putin will be acutely aware that many of the alliance's European member states fear the US president is no longer committed to the 8-decade pledge to defend the continent. That is why France's Emmanuel Macron and Germany's Friedrich Merz are in discussions over developing an independent European nuclear deterrent. The leaders of Sweden, Poland, and Latvia have also signaled the possibility of joining the umbrella as the US redefines its military footprint on the continent. I think it makes complete sense, and especially when people talk about it, because that's half of the deterrence. Hamish de Bretton-Gordon, the former commanding officer of the UK's Joint Chemical, Biological, Radiological, and Nuclear Regiment, said, "The talks are at a very early stage and are yet to reach any significant level of planning," the Telegraph understands. Mr. Macron, France's president, told the Munich Security Conference that he would deliver a speech about nuclear deterrence later this month. European NATO had two nuclear superpowers, Britain and France. But unlike Britain, France does not commit its arsenal to the wider defense of the alliance, instead reserving it for homeland defense. The British Trident system can be independently fired by the government, but cannot be built, maintained, or upgraded without cooperation from Washington. Last year, Mr. Macron offered to open up a strategic debate over the circumstances in which the Élysées incumbent could authorize the use of the country's nuclear weapons. Despite the possibility of both Britain's and France's atomic arsenals being available for European defense, the continent is still behind both the US and Russia. The US deterrent includes more than 100 smaller tactical gravity-dropped bombs that are currently deployed across Europe. Fighter jets flown by Belgium, Germany, Greece, Italy, the Netherlands, and Turkey can all use the weapons. Britain has also ordered 12 nuclear-capable F-35As that will enable the country to use B-61 bombs, of which some are believed to be stationed at RAF Lakenheath. Unlike strategic weapons, which are designed to destroy entire cities the size of London and its surrounding suburbs, tactical bombs are manufactured for much more targeted strikes. A bomb the size of a B-61, smaller than those dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, would likely erase Wembley Stadium and the surrounding area. In a wartime scenario, the weapon would be used to destroy an enemy airfield, port, or advancing army. As of 2015, France was known to have around 54 smaller air-launched nuclear weapons, according to a declaration by François Hollande, the country's former president. Britain withdrew its last tactical atomic weapon from service in March 1998, with the smaller, Cold War-era bombs deemed surplus to requirements because of the submarine-launched Trident missiles. This, according to Mr. de Bretton-Gordon, leaves Europe far, far behind Russia, which has thousands of tactical nuclear weapons. And if we can no longer rely on the Americans, this puts us at a distinct disadvantage, he added. It does make a lot of sense. The whole nuclear deterrent conundrum is about balance. And gee,